Cryptography is like gardening. We work tirelessly to see if our work bear fruit. Yeah, okay. You just decrypt my engrams. Relax. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Batman. Just realized I'm like all black. Welcome to the video, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be taking a look at the Destiny 2 reset for March 9th, 2021. So the major thing going on this week is going to be the Increased Infamy. So if you ever wanted to get Infamy for whatever reason, it's going to be Increased Infamy this week. Okay, so I had, holy God, whoa. I just go up like 5 levels from, okay, so 4 of these were auto claim on this week. 5, we've got War Table, Gold, Prismatic stuff, Crypto Notes, Masterworking, wow, okay, Masterworking, a piece of armor, Infamy ranks, and then defeating champions and Nightfalls. This is actually not retroactive, which is annoying, but yeah, that's what this stuff is. I don't think I'm ever gonna do this. Who cares? I'm rich as fuck anyway. Look at my bright dust. I mean, I'm rich. Who cares? Moving on with the weekly reset, starting up with the Nightfall Ordeal. This week, it's gonna be Insight Terminus. And because last week was the Shadow Price, I imagine this week is gonna be the Palindrome if it just follows the pattern. So if you wanted to get Palindrome, which I consider to probably be one of the only worthwhile Nightfall uniques, and it's actually very worthwhile, has incredible stats, great perk options, has an energy weapon, and has an adept version for the Grandmaster, I'd highly recommend you go pick up one. When it comes to the 100k on Insight Terminus, I probably would still recommend Legend difficulty. This will definitely give you enough points. Hero is going to be very, very close if it's even possible, as this mission is a bit on the longer side, but again, always depends on the champion. And of course, the champions this week is going to be Barrier and Unstoppable, my favorite. Weekly rotating heroic burn this week is going to be Void Singe. You know, I'm just realizing the Grandmasters do actually release next week. So if you're looking to get the Swarm Adept, I don't even know if there's an Adept Swarm, but the next thing is going to be the Swarm. The rotating Crucible playlist is going to be Showdown. I'm not really a big fan of Showdown. It's kind of like Team Deathmatch with revives to bring points back. You are here. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Moving on to the Europa stuff. Firstly, we have the Emperor Hunt, which is going to be the Warrior. The simulation this week is going to be Agility. So this is going to be the one where you go inside the buildings, there's a bunch of cubes, and then you go around the big structures with lots of cubes. As for the Deepstone Crypt Raid Challenge this week, it's going to be Red Rover. Going to be taking place in the first encounter of the raid, and in this encounter, you just have to make sure every single person has and uses the Operator buff down below. So every person has to go down below with Operator and shoot one of the panels. There's a special strategy where every person shoots 2 panels and does it in 3 phases. Moving on to the moon stuff. For the Nightmare Hunts, we have the Fanatic, we have Crota, and we also have Fogoth. Fogoth is definitely the easiest one. You can hide from the boss in many locations. For the Garden of Salvation Raid Challenge, it's going to be To the Top. To the Top is going to be taking place in the 3rd encounter of the raid, and in this encounter, you have to dunk 10 motes anytime you dunk motes. So instead of doing 5, 10, 10, 5, you have to do 10, 10, 10, and to do this, you just send somebody early, because that first tether gives you the buff, so just send them over to defend early. Every subsequent phase, you don't need to send an extra person, it gives you a little bit extra time. Moving on to Eververse's inventory, showing off what she does have available for Bright Dust purchases. Again, very much looking forward for the full set of armor for my Titan. Ooh, that's a cool looking sparrow. Daily offer, a finisher. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Anyways, the Bright Dust stuff. We have Ninja Vanish, which I assume you put the, oh, you don't actually vanish. Yo, I guess technically if you did vanish, this would be kind of overpowered for Crucible, but that would be kind of funny. You also have the Fluid Dance emote, which is another kind of dance, if this is something you'd like. Transmit effect, you come in with a heart. The shader to look like copper brown. Keep in mind, again, the Titans always color a little bit differently than the other classes. For the other Bright Dust section, we have the Flag on Play, which is basically, signaling your whistle and throwing down a flag to say, hey, start the play. Got an Awkward 5, which is a multiplayer emote where you high-five somebody. This is weird. I don't really care that much. You've got the, whatever this thing is, the Mask of the Quiet One ornament. You've got this shell if you want it. I also thought that was pretty cool from the previous time. We've got a ship, Ashtera Blade. You've got the ornament for the Trinity Ghoul. Really doesn't make it look that much different. I think they need to give it another ornament. We have a Ghost Projection, more trans effects, more transmit effects, more transmit effects. We also have more shaders. I'm trying to remember which thing I like. Rustberry, yeah, I do remember Rustberry be pretty nice on a lot of different things. You definitely like a lot of black stuff. And then First Light is just weird. Like, I don't know when I'd use this unless I want a watermelon. Oh, I almost jumped down. That could have been bad. And finally, for Hawthorne, showing up her weekly raid challenge for Last Wish, this one's going to be the Summoning Ritual. This is going to be taking place in the first encounter of the raid during the Kali encounter, and in this encounter, instead of activating just the 6 correct plates, you activate all 9 of the plates all around and kill all 3 ogres in the middle. This one's pretty straightforward, you just take a little bit longer. And honestly, it's easier, you don't have to teach anybody anything, just stand on the plates. All you do is stand on the damn plates. But anyways, that's going to be the end of the video. Let me know in the comments down below if any questions or concerns, something I missed, and also make sure you come check out the live streams that I have right after these reset videos as always, and of course all the other times on screen right now. We often have open lobbies for raids, for nightfalls, mostly doing pinnacle stuff and some miscellaneous stuff, maybe like gambit and strikes to try to get some rolls and whatnot. But yeah, come join us, link in the description down below, twitch.tv/Dychronic. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of it. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name is Dychronic, and I will see you guys on the next one.